even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello my darlings, it's Dean. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be discussing the pieces in my closet, specifically bags I should say, in my closet that get the most compliments. So in a climate where marketing and social media would have us believe that the more you spend on a bag, the more clout you're gonna get, the more compliments you're going to get, and I don't really find that to be the case, other than like my Givenchy Antigona in Python, possibly my vintage Gucci. For the most part, the bags that get the most compliments are not the heritage brands. So I just want to take you through a few pieces in my collection, and I'm looking at these too. I need to bring those out because I feel like I forgot about those. I just want to show you a few pieces in my closet that get the most compliments, and I'm going to start off with there's two heritage bags, other than my vintage Gucci, that actually do get the most compliments. So this is my vintage Fendi Tote, I'm gonna call it, and one of you actually let me know that this was from the 1980s, because I think you talked about seeing it at Burdines, which is a South Florida heritage store. Now it's Macy's, which it really should have stayed Burdines, but I digress. And so this bag is probably it's one of my most complimented bags, I think, for a few reasons. And before I even get there, I actually listed a few in the description box. I was on the hunt because listen, I knew I was going to show this and you guys are going to be like, okay, so then where can I get mine? So I listed a few, they're not dupes, but a few, because I couldn't find this specific one, a few that I like, that if you don't buy them, I'm going to buy them, because as I was searching for them, I put them in my cart, okay? So there's like 4 or 5 things that I'm like, yes, yeah, that's gonna be in my closet at some point. So there are a few reasons why I think that people really enjoy this bag. Number one is the monogram. It's the Fendi monogram, which is my favorite monogram. But I also think it's the shape and it's the style, and they cannot find anything like this in Fendi currently, right? It's a vintage piece. And I think whenever you see something like this and it's in a style that you've never seen before and it's vintage and it just goes so well with everything, like at the Barbie Cafe, I was gonna say Fendi Cafe, at the Barbie Cafe, I wore it with my Barbie shirt and a pair of caramel pants. You know, I've worn it with my denim shorts and a white tee or a white blouse, a full denim look. It just goes with everything, right? And so this is definitely the star of the show when I wear it. So yeah, I think that's why people love it so much. It's just in a style that they've never seen, and it's just really casual and just really cool. You know what I mean? Like, you can't see down here, but it's just really casual and really cool. So that's number one. So the second bag, upset. Oh, my mom, I could hear my mom now. Putting it back on the floor. Oh gosh, Mom. She's not even in here. She's in her room and she's haunting me. Not haunting me, God bless, knock on wood. My Balenciaga work bag. And I know I've shown this before, and you guys are so loving and so wonderful. You're like, girl, you better wear that bag. You didn't spend money on that. I know, but that creative director, I'm not feeling him after that whole stuff. This bag, my Fendi work bag, I have worn this bag to the hilt. You hear me? I love this bag. Hold on, I don't know if you can see the Balenciaga right there, but whenever, oh my gosh, Design District, when I used to go to co-working space, WeWork in Brickell City Center, oh, everywhere. Oh my gosh, you know how long I've been looking for this? Oh my gosh, you know how long I've been looking for this, to the point where Riley, it's like, Riley, what are you doing in my coin purse? I didn't do anything, Mommy. I was like, go and look in your room. I know you. I had it the whole time. So this is where I have all my European money, my British pence. This is a euro? Yeah, my pound coin, my euros. And in November, I was looking, I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many like coins and pounds, and you know. In here, what else? You know how long I've been looking for this? My Chanel lip gloss, number 46. And I was like, it is in one of these bags. I don't know which bag, but it's in one of these bags. And it was in my closet. Okay. Okay. So I say that to say, I love this bag. I'm going to bring her back out. I am. I'm going to bring her back out. What time is it? 12:08. So I just got to be mindful because, you know, I could stay talking to y'all forever. But yeah, this is one of my favorites, and I just haven't worn Balenciaga. I wore my Balenciaga pointed toe shoes because it just went with the outfit really, really good. But other than that, I just don't feel comfortable. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it. So the next one, you guys know that I'm obsessed with Marc Jacobs, okay? I graduated undergrad at the Florida State University with a BS in clothing, textiles, and merchandising. That being said, Tom Ford at Gucci, and then Saint Laurent, right? Galliano at Dior, Alexander McQueen at Givenchy, and Marc Jacobs at Vuitton. Okay, that was my era. So for me, Marc Jacobs is like he's Marc Jacobs. I saw this bag coming down the runway a couple years ago. You guys know this story, those of you that have been with me. But I saw this bag coming down the runway, and I just knew it was like a $5,000 bag. And when because it was like a private runway show that they had at Neiman Marcus. That Neiman Marcus is now closed. But they laid out everything after the runway so that we could shop and peruse. And I saw this, and I was like, oh my God, Marc Jacobs. And at the time, I think it was $495, which I would have paid, but it wasn't in my budget at that time. Saving for a house, which is irony. That's irony. But I saw this bag, and I was like, oh my God, give me a few weeks to re-up because we're saving for this house. And then it went on sale at Neiman Marcus, and I got it. And so this is the Uptown Croc. If I can find this bag, they definitely have it at the outlet. They have the black one. I feel like I showed you guys when I went to Marc Jacobs the last time, but they have the black one. They do get a few. They've had the red one, the black one. I haven't seen this one. This is the white Croc, and this was the one that was on the runway. And when I tell you, I get the most compliments. This is probably the most complimented bag. And I think people, when I tell them it's Marc Jacobs, they're like, huh? Because they think I don't know who they think it is. Maybe, I don't know who they think it is. But yeah, the most compliments. And the thing is, I don't wear her a lot because I am a makeup wearer, and you're not going to see many white, you know, I'll have a lot of cream bags, but as far as white bags, I'm just afraid that, like, to get it dirty and dingy, because this is a bag that, actually, Riley's getting on my bag. Can I tell you, she's so excited, and I'm not going to say she's excited for me to pass, but she's like, Mommy, because she experienced, you know, Daddy's transition, and, you know, I got his jewelry and things like that, so she knows, you know, when your parents pass, you get this stuff. She's like, Mommy, is all of this mine? So I'm trying to keep it cute for her. So yes, my most complimented bag. I'm going to wear her more and not be scared to wear my stuff. I just don't want to get her dirty. I know that she can be cleaned, but yeah, she's in pristine condition, and I'm going to try and keep her that way. All right, let's go to the next bag. All right, so this is my Cambridge satchel. I feel like I've showed this to you in a previous video because I try to do these each season just to let you know like what I'm actually wearing and what I'm seeing in these streets. So this is a Cambridge Satchel Company bag. I do not know if they're still in operation. I actually thrifted this bag, and I wore with it because I do wear it, but I don't wear her a lot. And every time I'm like, you know, I might sell her. But then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sell her because I've never seen another bag like this in these streets. And I like to have things that nobody has. I'm just gonna be honest. There is a yellow one. I'm closing it up. I meant to open it up just to show you just the quality. It is a beautiful leather bag. They have them in different colors. I feel like I've seen, not I feel like, that's a lie. I've seen the yellow one, because I wanted the yellow one at one time, but I know they have them in other colors. I wanted a smaller one. There were a few ones that I saw that I wanted, but this was actually the first bag that I thrifted post-lockdown. And I feel like it was a gift from my dad because my dad did pass during the pandemic, and I was just in a crap mood. And Goodwill had just opened. I'm like, you know what? Let me go fatten my eye at Goodwill. And this was just sitting there waiting on me. So I was like, thank you, Daddy. So yes, beautiful, beautiful. And I feel like it's a British, I'm pretty sure Cambridge is a British company. So yes. You know what? While we're on the topic of like colorful pieces, and I didn't plan to show you this one, but this bag, actually, this one, can I get the second one out? These two bags, I haven't worn this one yet, but I'm pretty sure when I take it out in these streets. These two bags, I wore this one for New Year's. I wear them at various times to brunches and lunches with my girlfriends. And you can see I still have the New Year's. Sorry, I'm checking the time. The New Year's, what do you call it? Blower? These two bags I got from Italy. And I love what I love. I like what I like. And these two I get a lot of compliments on. And I say that to say, I think that if you show up in the world in an expensive way, in a luxurious way, people are going to think that what you're wearing is luxury. Does that make sense? So when I say, I say that to say, when I wear these out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. I got them in Italy for like 30 euro. And people are like, 30 euro? Like they're expecting me to say like, it's Saint Laurent and it. No, I got this in Italy at the little leather shop for 30, maybe it's been 25 euro. No, it was 30. It was 30. But I love this little bag. I love little bags. When you just, you know, just want to, you're wearing like all black and you just want a little something, something. So yes, these two I get a lot of compliments on. And I also just get a lot of people not believing that, like, I think they think I'm like gatekeeping. I'm like, I'm really not lying. Like I got this in Italy at a little leather shop somewhere. And so yeah, I got these two. These are two complimented bags. Y'all, don't let me buy another small bag. I have a whole row of just like small bags right here. Please don't fall. I don't even have space. Oh, we'll make room. We'll make room. All right, last but not least, we've had this conversation before. One of my favorite brands. Nobody does a jumbo bag like Kurt Geiger. I don't care what you say, okay? And for $300, $350, this right here, there's never been a time that I wear this out and somebody's like, oh my God, I love your bag. And you don't wear it, let's be clear, you're not wearing it fishing for compliments, right? You're not wearing it like, I hope somebody likes my bag. But you are aware that there are certain bags that people are just drawn to. And this is a bag that people are drawn to. They're drawn to the metallic, but they're also drawn to like the stones and the detail. They just really love this bag. Same goes, and we've talked about this before, right? I've told the story about this blue Kurt Geiger bag and how I wore it to the consignment, store. They were having an event and they had a bunch of Vuitton and Chanel and Dior lining the walls. People were coming in and shopping, right? And I walked in with this bag with my girlfriend and people were just like, what is that? And I was like, it's Kurt Geiger. And they're like, who? They're like, we know Chanel, we know LV, but who is Kurt Geiger? And I sent them the link and they literally bought it like right there on the spot. Because they realized that this from Chanel is now a $12,000 bag. And so I've listed a few that I found online, the Kensington XXL, but a lot of different stores. And that's why I'm hesitant to buy the denim one right now, because you got to watch all the stores, okay? Somebody's going to go on sale. Let me not be frugal, okay? I'm going to get that bag. But I will leave a link to Kurt Geiger bags that I'm loving in the description box. You're going to find Fendi bags and you're going to find Kurt Geiger that I'm loving, because these bags, like, they're just, to me, they're a win-win. I love the jumbo because I'm a larger girl, but there's one that there's four that I have in my cart. There's the black one with the gold Kurt on the bottom. I showed you that at Dillard's. They now have a smaller black one with the black, whatever this is, and a black Kurt on the bottom. And then they have a black one with like chrome hearts, right? Because there's a brand, Chrome Hearts, but like silver. It's the things I do for you guys. Have you liked, subscribed, joined the membership? I'm putting myself in the lion's den looking for deals and steals for you guys. But yeah, so that's it. I just really want to help you guys. That's the point of this channel, to shop smarter and dress better, right? And so you're gonna get a lot of marketing your way with different brands and different styles. And I just want you to let you know that a nice bag is a nice bag. It doesn't have to be $10,000 or $200 or thrifted. Like, a nice bag is a nice bag, regardless of the brand. So I just want you to have that in mind. All right, my darlings. So everything is listed below. And whatever bags I find that I like, I'm going to share with you guys. But listen, if y'all don't get them Fendi bags, I'm buying them. There's ones, I'm not going to tell you which one specifically. I'm just like, but I want that bag. I want that bag real bad. All right, my darlings, have a good one. Mwah. Bye.
Go.